We welcome you, Harmony Grove, home of the Hornets, and it's playoff football on the road in a quality football game. Harmony and Newport, Arkansas, the Newport Greyhounds will do a little battle tonight, and I'm David Black. Thanks for joining us here on Cable 15 TV. Josh Nation once again behind the camera. Anthony, as always, will be doing the directing, producing, and everything technical. Anthony May. And we have Ben Black also in the booth tonight, which we're not actually in a booth. And Hayden Schultz has rejoined us after the on assignment couple of days off last week. Hayden, welcome back.
Hey, it's good to be here, Dave. I missed the home game to come 3 hours down the road.
And you missed a good one last week, too.
Yeah, I was contemplating on whether to come because it was the best the Hounds have played all year. It's the only game I missed, so we're going to have to do that tonight for sure if we want to win this football game.
Well, let me tell you what, this is a quality football team, 8-2, and this bunch could very well be undefeated. This is a great football team we're fixing to see here tonight. The Hounds have their hands full, but what you just hope is that the Hounds can play at the top of their game. If they do, we got a chance to pull this thing off.
Oh, absolutely. You just want to come in here and fight, and it's survive and advance, and nobody gets penciled in this time of year. That's why they make you line up and play 4 quarters, and it's just an exciting night, playoff time, second round, Hayden.
Yeah, I mean, winner going to the quarterfinals. I mean, obviously a big game, biggest game of the season because you can't just go back home on Sunday and look over film and say, what we do wrong to get ready for next week because you don't have a next week. You got to go to the round ball, Ben. So biggest game thus far and probably the toughest competition that we've honestly played all year, including all classifications that we played in the preseason and in conference, in my opinion.
Captains are coming to the center of the field, and it's our seniors, and we'll mention those guys here in just a moment. Want to remind everybody that the football game is brought to you by George Kell Motor Company, by Jackson's Funeral Home, Arkansas Steel Associates, and White River Health. Also, each and every kickoff tonight brought to you by First Community Bank in Newport, Greenway Equipment Company. I can't say it again this week. Greenway Equipment Company will bring you every first down. And Bratcher Real Estate, every Greyhound touchdown. I hope we're saying their name a lot tonight. Merchants and Planters Bank brings you the first half recap. And in George Kell Ford will present a quick wrap-up at the conclusion of the game. We'll have a wrap-up presented by those guys. Fathead Pizza, big hit of the week. The John Minor Crop Insurance Real Estate bring you the Mr. John Minor Senior Hustle Player of the Game. And then, of course, we'll be down on the field to get the Player of the Game brought to you by Unity Health and the Subway and the Newport Walmart Coach Brian Reardon Report. Don't forget about Robert Turner. Each and every week he gets the honor of being the sponsor of the Plays of the Week. It's an exciting time of year, guys. It's kind of a cool night. It's not a hot night. It's not a cold night, but it's very comfortable weather, and a little rain shower this afternoon kind of cooled things off, but the weather shouldn't be a factor at all tonight, Ben.
Oh, no, it just feels wonderful. It's wonderful football weather and perfect fall weather here. Got a front going to be moving in probably in the morning, so going to be a little colder. The deer ought to be on their feet. Newport wins the toss and elects to defer.
And the Hornets will kick off to the Hounds. Hayden, what do you expect tonight?
Well, I think you got to stop 8 for those guys. I mean, Caleb Johnson, he's been the difference maker for them all year. He finds a way to win. They played Walnut Ridge, I believe, early in the season, and were down with like 26 seconds left to go or something. The guy makes like a 48-yard bomb. Touchdown to win that game. They ended up holding off Fordyce, a 29-28 game. These guys know how to win in a tough game, and I think that's going to be the biggest thing for us is these guys have been battle-tested. They played some very, very quality football teams with Harding Academy. Fordyce, like I said, Junction City, always a powerhouse. Walnut Ridge, a team that's still playing. Barton. They played some quality football teams, and to come out of there 8-2, one of the losses being Harding Academy and the other one being a Louisiana team that I don't know anything about, but I bet you that they're a good football team.
Probably pretty
because
good.
They beat them.
Yeah. Well, I know this. We were coming in earlier, and we got they had some banners hung up down here in their end zone of the seniors, and I believe they have 16 seniors, so they're pretty senior heavy. Just a quality football team here in Harmony Grove, but the Hounds have it to do right here tonight, but there's, like I said earlier, there's a reason they line up and play. There's a reason you don't just get penciled in for the win. You have to come up and play. So I think the Hounds will still be fired up from last week. That big win that we had last week over Smackover. So
Well, and these guys had a week off. Obviously, you always say that a week off is good to heal up, especially at the end of the season. But it also could be that Achilles heel of not getting to play that week.
getting out of the rhythm, man. It happened to me my senior year.
Exactly. I mean, that's a big plus. The Hounds got to play. You know, they've been tested. So those guys are just coming out here the first time they're going to hit somebody in 2 weeks. I mean, that might play in a factor early in the football game if you can be a little bit more physical. Then.
Hey, hopefully it does.
I may have said Newport was going to receive. They're going to kick. We had success last week just kicking the ball hard and then hitting off people. Got to recover some kicks 3 in a row at one time. We're going to do it again tonight. First Community Bank kickoff coming right up.
It's First Community Bank, where community comes first at 2525 Malcolm Avenue in Newport.
Eston Jackson kicks this one off, and it's going to be fielded around the 33-yard line, and 1st and 10 for Harmony Grove there.
Not exactly what kind of boot he's putting on that one, but I'll tell you what, it has been hard for the other teams to catch that ball and keep control of it. Hound defense takes the field here. Got Jack Sampson, Antonio Ross, B.J. Elston, Zylan Ross, Marquis Collins.
Not going to be a huge front for Harmony Grove. I mean, they're going to be quick. They're going to try to get it to their playmakers outside, obviously. I think they're going to be very similar to us up front.
Ian Murphy, Tyler Ridley.
2 back set here for the quarterback.
Money Wren.
On 1st and 10, here's the snap. They go inside. The young man breaks a tackle, still on his feet. And still on his feet. He's going to go outside, and he's got a lot of room. Young man still on his feet across the 20, cut back, and he's going to walk in the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets.
11:43 to go. And Harmony Grove's already on the board here.
Now 67 yards, and you saw where the kid broke a tackle at the line of scrimmage and then made a good cut against the cornerback and then got help coming down, escorting him into the end zone. And that's just great effort on their part. Guys take an early lead, and the Hounds already in a hole.
It's Billingsley on the carry, and he's a bruiser, and I think a lot of guys thought that he was already down. It looked like we already kind of gave up on the play, and the young man's still on his feet and goes and gets 6.
Sam Doyle also in there for the starting on defense for the Hounds.
Snap up, kick, good. Harmony Grove leads this thing 7-0 early in the first.
Well, it's not the start that you wanted, but you go ahead and give them those points and you say, okay, guys, we got a new ball game right here. Let's start again. Let's see what the Hounds can do offensively. And you knew coming in that these guys were going to score. And our thought process was this: the Hounds have got to take care of the football. They've got to have some time-consuming drives. They've got to get some Greenway Equipment Company first downs. Not so much important to score. You need to score on every possession that you have, because these guys have the ability to do the same, and the Hounds need to do that.
Absolutely, David. But like you said, I think we just need to put together some drives, eat some clock. Just fine-tune that offense. Take your time. Don't get in much hurry. There's plenty of football left, and we knew they were going to score. 7's not going to win the game. I wouldn't think here tonight, but got Marquis Collins back deep. Looks like Nemo Cricht and Antonio Phillips also back deep for the Hounds.
See if they elect to kick to those guys.
First Community Bank kickoff coming right up.
Trey Henderson in on the kickoff return team.
Kick deep, fielded inside the 10-yard line here for Tonio. Phillips trying to bring it out. Phillips is going to be wrapped up and brought down around the 20-yard line.
So the Hound offense will set up right there with their first offensive possession of the night. Reminder that the ball game is brought to you by El Puente Mexican Restaurant, by Diaz Scrap Metal, by Eye Care RX Pharmacy, Judge Henry Boys, White River Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Merchants and Planners Bank, Stowe Stables, George Kell Motor Company, and the John Miner Crop Insurance and Real Estate Company in Newport.
1st and 10 from the 20.
Hounds must secure the football, make positive plays.
A flag, and they got it. We broke the huddle with 12.
Illegal substitution against Newport.
Go back to the 15.
Even in last week's football game, one of the things we saw that we had a lot of mistakes on the offensive side. We didn't turn the ball over a lot, which was a big plus for the Hounds, but getting a lot of illegal procedure penalties and penalties like that. So We start ourselves back at the 15-yard line after that penalty, first down and 15 from there.
Here's the snap, give to Tonio. Tonio inside running. He's going to be up to the 16, gain of 1.
It's good pursuit by those guys there, not allowing anything, no room for Tonio to do anything. Excuse me. Going to bring up second down and 14.
Coach Tim Branham will dig down into the playbook. You got to have some positives, but you need more than one per, especially when it's 1 and 15.
On second down, Reynolds looking to throws. Got time. He's going to throw this one up to Money Wren. Wren goes up and gets it. And he's going to be brought down around the 47-yard line. And that's just 6-2, and we've seen a lot of that this year.
Hey, you know, it's been very effective for us, Hayden, down the stretch. And Money, just one of those playmakers. You just got to throw the ball up and let him go underneath it and get it. And that's exactly what we did right there. Reynolds had enough time to get the pass off. Good job by the O-line of allowing him to have some time there. So Gold Greenway Equipment Company first down, Hayden.
A mark it at the 46. Looks like the Hounds left a little early on that one and a false start.
Just can't shoot ourselves in the foot here, guys. I know that adrenaline's rushing, and you know you're trying to get down there and score and answer for the touchdown that those guys had, but you just got to keep your composure and know your job, do your job.
I think for the Hounds to be successful enough, they're going to have to air it out a little bit more on first and second down. Here's the snap. Harmony Grove brings the house, but Tonio Phillips makes some pay, and he's going to pick up maybe 7 on the play as the pile keeps pushing.
Hounds just
great run there for Tonio.
Hey, great run by Tonio. Great job of blocking by those guys up front. Great effort there by the Greyhound offense as a whole there.
Down to the 48-yard line.
It's going to be second down and about 5, maybe 6 to go.
Second down, 6 to go.
As Reynolds brings in the play call from the sideline.
Very important momentum drive right here already early in this football game.
Snap going back to Tonio inside. Tonio tough running. I think the Hounds have to do a little bit of that as well. Just keep moving the clock, keep moving the chains, and now a third down and manageable here for them.
Yeah, it's where you want to be on third down if you have to even be on third down, but you always want to be within a few yards of that line to gain. So the Hounds will break the huddle here, and we'll see what they elect to do.
Yeah, you have options. You can throw the football short. You can run the football. Several things.
Here's the snap, double handoff, and a great play call is B.J. Elson on the carry, and he's going to be brought down around the 44, and it looks like he's got plenty for the first down.
We'll see where they spot it, and it looks like from here that will be enough, but let's see what they say. They have not instructed the chain gang to do anything yet, so.
Might have to come out for a Kenny Cha-Cha Fletcher measurement.
No, he's saying move the chains. That's a first down. Cha-Cha, Kenny Fletcher, surveying Arkansas. Locally owned, locally operated. You need a flood level certification. You need your boundaries marked. Kenny Cha-Cha Fletcher is the man.
We just needed him to shoot that angle right here to see if we made that first down. It looked like it was a pretty good angle from where we're sitting.
And it was a Greenway Equipment Company first down.
And another one.
I think right here he might take a shot to Money Wren. Toss play out here to Tonio, and Tonio's going to be met at the 45-yard line. Looks like it might have been a loss of 1 on the play.
That's just great cornerback play from them. He just read it all the way, and he just said, he's coming, I'm coming, and I'm going to get there and going to make the tackle. Got to be a little bit more patient as a running back and let those guys get out in front of you and maybe block that guy.
Which the play's designed to go quickly to beat the guys out there, so it just got to give credit there to Harmony Grove. Money at the top of your screen, Jack Sampson in and nub back.
8 men in the box here as Reynolds looks to roll out, throwing to his right. He's got Wren there. Wren comes down with a catch, And another Greenway Equipment Company first down.
Hey, Reynolds to Wren, that's been the connection as of late. Just keep moving those sticks, guys.
You have to throw the football on early downs. I know we get behind the chains a couple of times there on second down where you might have to throw the football, but I think you need to do it even when you move the chains on first down that you need to throw the football.
Well, what it will do, Hayden, is it allows you to allows those guys to not really soften up front, but just give you a little breathing room to get you 2 or 3 or 4 yards on a run where, you know, if you're not throwing the ball on first and second down, they're bringing the house.
Greenway Equipment Company, first down.
Snap. Reynolds calls his own number. It's Reynolds, good gain, maybe 4 on the play.
I love the play calling. The reason I like the play call is because that's going to force their linebackers and their cornerback on that side to stay at home. That this kid may run the football, fake it inside, take the ball out past the tackle right there. That's a good football play, and they get at least 4.
They're going to give him 5, 2nd and 5 now from the 21.
Money Wren at the bottom of your screen here.
Here's the snap, and they go inside. Tonio Phillips, tough running. Looks like another gain of 5.
Another Greenway Equipment Company first down.
I think that's the game plan coming in. You want to run as much clock. I don't think that we want to get in a shootout with those guys. I don't think we want a 40-40 ball game going into the fourth quarter. I think that their offense is probably a little bit better than ours. Not necessarily better athletes, but they're
experienced.
Exactly. When you got a senior quarterback out there that's leading the tribe in Harmony Grove, he's a 3-year starter. Is a fumbled snap. Luke Reynolds jumps on back, and it's going to be a loss of about 3.
Well, smart by Luke there just to fall on it and take your loss. You can ill afford to turn the football over there. But it will be 2nd down and long now for the Hounds. Looks like about 15. So we've got the play in.
Well, this is the 3rd time on this drive that we've been behind the sticks by at least 5 yards.
About to back out of the backfield here. Here's the snap. We're going to look to Wren on a quick out route. Wren is met at the 15-yard line. Going to get it most of it back. Now 3rd down and about 10.
Yeah, great tackle there by that guy.
Yeah, Landon Garrett, again, from his cornerback position, just played solid.
Not much money could do there, but he did a good job of holding on to the football.
So 3rd and 10.
Don't have to get it all here. It's 4-down territory.
Saw Destin Jackson before we came in, or while we were warming up. He was kicking some 40-yarders. So you never know.
Hounds look like they got to burn a timeout here.
Hounds will call timeout and certainly don't want the drive to stall here. And Coach Branham maybe not liking what the defense was set up in on that particular play call, so call timeout and they'll regroup over there. The football game brought to you by the Newport Economic Development Commission. And also by DQ, all your favorites at the DQ in Batesville, Arkansas. Next time you're in Batesville up in Independence County, go by and visit all the friendly folks at the DQ. White River Area Agency on Aging and Mr. Ted Hall, locations throughout Northeast and North Central Arkansas, 10 different counties. Taking care of seniors, that's what we do at White River Area Agency on Aging. C&M Ag Depot. You need Christmas gift ideas? How about it, C&M Ag Depot, Ben?
Oh, man, they've got it all. Yeah, they've got ammunition, they've got waders, they've got deer cameras. You name it, they've got it. Any type of tool, bearing, seal, spray rig parts, you name it, C&M Ag Depot's got it.
Yeah, if you need some Christmas gift ideas, walk in there and you can get some great ideas right there.
3rd and 10 from the 16. Here's the snap. We're going to throw it up to Money Wren. Wren tries to go up and get it. It looks like it's picked off. We're waiting for a signal here. I never heard a whistle.
Like he's saying, he did catch the ball, but he stepped out of bounds. So it's going to be a touchback, those guys.
Landon Garrett goes up and gets it for the Hornets, and they'll have 1st and 10 from the 20 now.
Well, the Hounds put together a pretty good offensive drive, had several Greenway Equipment Company first downs, but the negative plays put them in a hole right there, and they couldn't overcome. And then on 3rd down and long, we go for it all and can't get it. Just great defense by those guys. Quality bunch here.
Drive will start at the 20-yard line here for Harmony Grove.
Same set they were in earlier. Here's the snap. They try to go inside run. Nothing there. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Good stall there for the Newport Hound defense. Ross along with a couple other Hounds there.
Looking for the Fathead Pizza collision of the week. Fathead, one word, it's all caps. Two Chicks Florist and more. M&P Insurance Services. Ben Black's Custom Lawn Care and Irrigation Services. Norman Baker Pharmacy and iMad Graphics. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the snap. Quarterback runs the option. He's got a lot of room the other way. His young man across the 50, 40, 30, 20. He's going to go the distance. Touchdown Hornets. And that's the playmaker. He just does it his own right there. He fakes the option, cuts it underneath, and he coasts in for a touchdown. And Hounds trail 13-0 with 3:52 to go in the first.
79 yards that time. On top of a 67-yard run. They've had, 3 offensive plays and already have 13 points on the board.
Well, we talked about it earlier, Hayden, just their experience, they're senior heavy. Good quality football team here in Harmony Grove. And that quarterback, he's definitely a game changer.
Team. Kid can play for anybody.
Snap, hold, kick is up and is good. Hornets lead 14-0 here.
And Judy McManus, who we got to meet prior to the football game, has grandsons playing, and one of them being the kicker. And her daughter told me before the game that said, you'll be hearing a lot of her tonight. Just want to remind you that she's going to be real loud. And I said, we'll just let her have a microphone. Got to visit with her, very nice young lady, grew up over at Cross County at Wynn and finished up her education at the academy in Forest City. Very nice young lady, about my age.
This will be another First Community Bank of Newport kickoff, where community comes first at 2525 Malcolm Avenue in Newport. You can give them a call, 201-6202. Online banking done right at First Community Bank.
Kick deep to Phillips. Around the 7-yard line here for the return for Phillips. Phillips puts his head down. He's going to be met near the 25. They'll mark him up to the 26.
Good solid return there by Phillips. Just a deep ball. You got to bring it out. This is up to near the 30-yard line. I think it will be the 27, as Hayden said.
I think it's imperative here for the Hounds to stay in the football game. They put together an offensive drive. I don't think you have to have points right here, but you got to move the football just like you did on that last drive. You get down there and it just doesn't work. You can't get it in on 3rd and long. The Hounds try to go for the 6 points and interception. 1 and 2 plays later, they have more points on the board. Stay the course and do what you do best.
Yeah, you just got to keep plugging here, David.
So snap, give to Phillips. Phillips cuts it inside, and he's across the 30 to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, great effort there by Phillips, just running hard with the football. Finds some green and takes what he can get there. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 for the Hounds.
From the 32, snap. Phillips inside. Phillips tough running yet again. Gets up to the 37-yard line. That's enough to move the chains for Greenway Equipment Company first down.
That's what the Hounds have got to do. They've got to put positives together, hold on to the football, get first downs, and get points on this drive. Football game brought to you by Unity Health Newport, Delta Trailer Manufacturing, the City of Newport. Mayor Derek Ratliff.
So snap, fake. Reynolds calls his own number. Luke Reynolds with a good run. Give him 7 on the play.
There it is, David. You know, they just seen Phillips, and then Luke keeps it there, and there's nobody there to bring him down until he gets on into the secondary.
Well, defensively, if you look at the film from last week, you say, we've got to stop 4. You got to stop 4. So you can over-pursue sometimes, and that's why Luke will have some opportunities to run the football and have some success. And then you come back, and Luke can give it to 4, and it just opens up some lanes for him.
Second down from the 44. It's a snap, and the give is to 4. 4 trying to bounce outside and does, and we do have a flag as he'll have a first down, but it looks like it might be coming back for a hold.
Yeah, we got a hold of a jersey out here on the perimeter right in front of a couple of officials, and they both got it. So we'll be penalized from there. Those are the things sometimes if you don't grab a jersey, you're going to get a loss, and you hope you can grab a jersey where you won't take a big loss.
Yep, absolutely. It's an effort play. And sometimes they don't catch them. You know, they can't see it every time.
So again, the Hounds offense are in a situation where they have to go more than 10 yards. And it can be done. Got to have a big play here.
Back to the 34-yard line. It's a snap. Reynolds looks to throw. The double move, floats it out there to Wren. Wren tries to go and get it, and it comes up incomplete. Now third down.
Only receiver out on the pattern and into double coverage. You're going to draw double coverage when you've only got one running a pass pattern. See what the Hounds can do here.
Sampson checks out, Denton checking in.
Denton and Wren at the top of your screen here.
On third down, we do have a flag and a false start against the Hounds. You can't do that if you're going to beat a good football team. As many times as the Hounds have done it tonight. Back to the 29-yard line.
Just keep digging ourselves into a hole here. Third and almost 20, looks like 19.
I'll tell you about a great repair shop in Newport for both foreign and domestic automobiles using the latest diagnostic technology. Ellis Automotive at 200 South State Street, 201-1514. Check us out on Facebook at Ellis Automotive.
It's a snap. Reynolds looking to throw. He's going to air it out. He's hit as he throws. Jump ball and tapped away. And now a fourth down and long. And it looks like the Hounds will have to bring on the punt team.
Well defended by senior number 6, Landon Garrett.
I think the guy in the PA sounds just like KP. KP's not with us tonight. He's on assignment. Sounds just like KP. I think that's what he did. He said he wasn't going to be on our broadcast tonight because he's going to do the PA. Does it not sound like him?
It does sound like him.
So a punting situation for the Hounds.
Snap. Reynolds going to punt this one away. End over end kick. It's going to stall at the 49-yard line. First and 10 for the Hornets from there.
Well, decent punt. Kind of flips the field there a little bit. And force these guys to go a little over 50.
They went 67 and 80 in back-to-back drives.
Newport has 4 penalties for 25 yards. Harmony Grove has 3 plays for 147 yards. Newport with 12 plays for 69 yards.
The snap, quarterback going to throw, swings down here wide and makes a young man miss and extended out and played very well there from a defensive tackle, Zylan Ross.
Yeah,
B.J. Elston also in for a loss of 2.
Yeah, big Zylan there to make the stop, and that's what you got to do, Hayden. You just got to create losses, find ways to make stops on defense, and it may come down to the defense having to put some points on the board to get the fire lit under these Hounds and get them going. We're playing hard. We just made a few penalties in some crucial spots that have cost us dearly.
2nd and 13 from the 45. Snap, they go inside, run. Gomez is there on the initial tackle. B.J. Elston and Tyler Ridley there to finish him off.
Yeah, good job by the interior line right there, just refusing to give an inch.
Number 74, Zylan Ross.
No gain on the play. Now 3rd down and long for Harmony Grove.
I would assume not a situation that these guys are used to being in or even would like being in, but they will let the first quarter expire and talk about it.
We'll hear from our sponsor.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Newport campus features programs in diesel technology, agriculture technology, surgical technology, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
Well, 14-0 at the end of 1, and just a couple of big runs by this Harmony Grove football team, home of the Hornets. And I do want to thank all the fine folks, all the friendly folks that really helped us get on the air and
doing their best to keep it clean.
I don't think we've ever been treated any better. Coach Blake Williams was sensational in helping us get set up, and he met us here when we got here and showed us exactly where everything was, the internet connection, and showed us where we could set up. We're outside. There's not enough room in the press box, which is fine, but it's a great view. Great place to call a football game.
And their fans have been just more than nice to us. Very respectful, very welcoming. A lot different than last week.
Another big play in the football game coming up here right now. Well, last week those folks were on us.
On 3rd down and long to start the 2nd quarter. Snap, Johnson drop back, looking to throws, got time, goes over the middle. It's incomplete, but there is a flag.
Caleb Johnson's pass intended for length, and Garrett falls incomplete, but they're
Well, the Hounds just grabbed the receiver and knocked him off course. Once again, maybe if he hadn't done that, it might have been 6.
I very well could have saved a 6 there, Dave.
They'll come back to the line of scrimmage and mark off the penalty, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. So 3rd down and long, and these guys move the chains.
results in a Harmony Grove Hornet.
Hornets get an easy 1st down on that one.
To you tonight by Bounds Tire Service.
Now down at the 40-yard line. First and 10. 2-back set again. So snap. Give it to the tailback, trying to get outside, and not a whole lot there.
Great job by Antonio Ross, Jack Sampson there. It looks like also Pooty Denton in there. But excuse me, Antonio just done a great job all year. That outside contain, that's just textbook perfect defensive end position play there, Hayden. You just don't let your man beat you outside and you make him cut it up, and that guy makes the tackle. It's hard to do. It's hard to keep outside contain and make the tackle.
Back to the 42, 2nd and 12 now. Here's the snap. Johnson going to throw. Throws it out wide. He's got a man there. Makes a guy miss and makes another guy miss. As Harmony Grove still on his feet. Young man will be pushed out of bounds.
Looks like B.J. Elston there to make the tackle.
For another Harmony Grove Hornet.
Football game brought to you by Dr. Gavin McDowell at Customized Vision Care. Sonic Drive-In in Newport. Our priority isn't just about great service. It's about taking care of people, hiring a lot of the young folks from Newport High School and surrounding high schools. Do a little business with a Sonic. Use the Sonic app. Download it today.
Maybe Sam Dole in there on that last tackle. Couldn't tell really from this angle who all was in there.
1st and 10 from the 23-yard line after the hookup. Throws it out wide, a connection. The young man's going to walk in the end zone. Touchdown, Harmony Grove. That was senior to senior. Harmony Grove gets 6.
It's 20-0 as we await the extra point. 10:28 to go here in the second quarter.
And just 2 receivers on the left side there. It was just a little quick screen pass. Had to get 1 block, and the next guy from the safety position couldn't get there.
Kick is up and is no good. I thought it deflected in and went in, guys.
They're going to talk about it. Still say no good.
I don't see
I'm
how it
almost
wasn't
for
good.
certain.
Yeah, I'd like to look at the replay and see.
Regardless, it might come back and help the Hounds.
Absolutely, I'll take it. Don't get me wrong, but man, I don't see how that did not go in.
Greyhound boosters include Dr. Kelly McKinney, Mark Manning Shelter Insurance, Howard's Glass Company, Rick Bias, Lou Allen Family and Company, the Doyle Family Farms, Fletcher Land Surveying, Churchman Building Center, Ace Hardware, Newport Food Mart and Shell Station, the best crispy fried chicken in the world, Lonnie Hahn Pest Detective. If you're doing business with one of those high-dollar companies, obviously you're paying too much. If you're a name brander, I promise you this guy can kill the bugs, he can kill the termites, he can kill the ants, he can kill them all for a lot cheaper price than what you're paying. Give him a call at 503-1800. Tell him you heard about him on our broadcast and to come take care of your house if your house is bugged. ASU Newport, Tempro, the Laster Brothers, Sam's Diner, First Horizon Bank at 200 Olivia Drive in Wilson Sign and Rental Company.
First Community Bank of Newport kickoff where community comes first, 2525 Malcolm Avenue in Newport. Give them a call, 870-201-6202. Online banking done right at First Community Bank.
Kick deep inside the 10. They're going to let this one go. And it's going to be a touchback for the Hounds.
Well, probably a pretty big break there for the Hounds. Tonio was kind of pointing at Nemo, and Nemo wasn't. Nope, we got a little extra here. Maybe an unsportsmanlike. Nope, sideline warning here.
Yeah, just miscommunication on the Hounds. Each one thinking the other one was going to catch the football. And the miscommunication will have the Hounds bring it out to the 20. White River Health, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care right here in Newport. Cable 15 TV, always thanking Miss Connie Waters for what she does for Newport High School, our athletes, our kids, our community. Always willing to give. Thanks, Miss Connie and your family.
1st and 10 from the 20. Snap and give this to Phillips, and Phillips tough running. He's going to pick up a couple on the play.
Tonio refusing to go down there. Great bit of running there by 4.
Back up to the 22-yard line, 2nd and 8.
What do you call here, Hayden?
I'm not so sure that you don't run Luke with the football. Kind of got out of that heavy set with Elston and Sampson and now went with Denton Wren and Collins at the receivers. So here's the snap. Going to throw it out quick to Collins. It's Collins with a stiff arm and a good move, and Collins is going to be pushed out of bounds.
A nice toss and catch there from Reynolds to Collins.
Over the 25-yard line to the 26. Now 3rd down and about 4.
Denton in the ball game. Also Collins, like you said, kind of got away from the heavy set. Going to run 3 wide. Money Wren, Demetric Denton, Marquis Collins. Elston at the nutback. Phillips at the running back. Shotgun formation.
Reynolds rolling out to his left. Now going to come back across the field. And Reynolds is going to be brought down for a sack.
Number 78, Peyton
Back to the 21-yard line, and the Hounds are going to have to bring on the punt team.
Yeah, just good pressure there by those guys, just bringing some guys underneath. They had some pressure on the outside that forced Luke up into the pocket where it kind of collapsed on him in the middle there, and he just could not evade the pressure. 9:06 clock moving here. 4th and 8 for the Hounds, obvious punting situation. Just want a good clean snap right here and good get the punt off.
Hounds do. It's going to bounce and one side of the 45, and they'll mark it at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for Harmony Grove there.
Well, guys, at 20-0, I mean, it's just imperative that you got to have some stops to stay in the football game. You got to try to stop this high-powered offense of the Harmony Grove Hornets. They just pretty well willed themselves to 3 touchdowns, 2 long runs, and beautiful pass on a drive that they had. Hounds just missing a tackle on that one.
Yeah, Harmony Grove's run 8 plays for 176 yards. Reynolds 3 for 6 passing with 55 yards. Tonio 7 rushes for 27 yards, and Money has 3 catches for 55 yards for the Hounds. Come on, Hound D.
1st and 10, Johnson. Quick hitter, met around midfield. We'll give him forward progress to midfield.
Great job by Denton there, just not giving an inch. Just a good read there. Kind of a high pass, so he had time to come up and make the tackle, and he does.
2nd and 6 now from the 50.
Clock rolling here at 8:21 and moving here in the 2nd quarter.
2nd and 4, excuse me. Snap, a quick hitter outside again. Young man toss and catch, and he's going to be brought down around the 45-yard line. It's going to be enough to move the chains for the Hornets.
That's just a quick little pass. You just find a guy out there. It's just a hitch, basically what we called it when I was playing.
You know, when they were trying to run in between the tackles there, other than the big run at the beginning of the game and then the option play where the young man cut it back up, the Hounds have played pretty well inside, not letting them run the football. And I think that's their way to kind of loosen them up inside, get some men outside of the box, and then run your 5 on our 6. Here's the snap, and there is the give. The young man still on his feet. He's brought down around the 41.
Good pursuit there by the Hounds. Elston there to make the initial contact. Just good running there by the young man from Harmony Grove.
Refuses to go down.
He's just refusing to go down. And anytime you get popped at the line of scrimmage like that and you just roll out of it and keep running.
And how good has Cruz Gomez gotten throughout the course of the year? I mean, just a guy that, hadn't played a lot of football for the Hounds in the past, and boy, he just gets after it defensively.
Oh, absolutely. Just a big-time hustler over there on the defensive side of the ball. Zylan Ross, same way.
On 2nd down, quarterback looking to throw and is going to air this one out. And boy, he threw a bullet.
Yeah, that was an absolute dart. Just a little overthrown. It was great coverage out there. Looked like Money. Money was with him step for step.
It's what you call taking a shot there on 2nd and 7. That brings up 3rd and 7.
I would expect these guys to probably go back to, like you said, Hayden a little underneath. Try to run off tackle here, but we'll see what they do. They look like they've got trips at the top of the screen, lone receiver at the bottom.
I think the quarterback carries the football here.
The snap. Looking to throw deep. Young man's got time and just scrambling all over the field. And then he's going to throw a dart. He is met right at the sticks by Tonio Phillips.
Hey, that was great coverage and great recovery by Phillips there. Although it is a first down, Phillips just stays with his man. You got to give credit to that quarterback, man. He had time. He created time because we had pressure on him, but he just created time by moving around in the pocket, scrambling outside of the pocket, and finds a receiver open. It's so hard to maintain that defensive coverage for that period of time, but they get it done there. Phillips there to make a good stop.
1st and 10 from the 34. It's a snap and give inside, and Zylan Ross is having none of it, along with Jack Sampson. No gain on the play.
Ross tackled the running back and the left guard, it looked like. Just a big hit there.
You know, all year long we've looked for the John Miner hustle play of the game and the Fathead Pizza collision of the week. Mr. John Miner, and the boss, as he's called. What an institution that man was and still is.
Oh, just salt of the earth.
A tremendous supporter, a tremendous individual, and a friend to most and all.
2nd and 11. Johnson scrambles out looking to throw. He's got a man open inside the 30, and he's pushed out of bounds.
Johnson's pass complete to O'Hara.
At the 26-yard line.
Phillips there again to bring him down. Phillips holding tight to his defender. He's hustling. He's doing a great job. The quarterback here is he's just a pretty good player, guys.
We'll mark it at the 27, 3rd down and a couple. Yeah, the young man looks, kind of gives you flashbacks of Texas A&M Johnny Manziel type.
Absolutely. Just an all-out playmaker.
Young man's been at the helm, 3-year starter at quarterback, and, you know, it's this is his year to kind of control the offense, and young man making plays, and he'll throw this one out wide and got a 1st down and a little bit more. This young man still on his feet, diving out in the end zone, and the signal, touchdown Harmony Grove.
Yeah, just tremendous quickness after he caught the football, and you see that all over the field on both sides of the ball, both offensively and defensively for Harmony Grove. These guys have athletes, and they've got them at great positions, and they're a very quality football team. They're well coached, and guys got a chance to make a big run here. Ball game not over yet, but let me tell you what, they've completely dominated the first quarter and 2/3 of this one. And going for a single here.
Extra point is up and is good, and they lead 27-0 now with 4:36 to go in the second.
Well, guys, it's imperative that the Hounds have to get something going offensively. You know, we talked about it all through the football game here. You can't feel sorry for yourself. You just got to play. And you hope that you can get points on the board here on this offensive possession, because you probably won't get another one during the half.
Yeah, you just got to keep plugging, David. Stick to the game plan. Hounds have moved the football, had some success moving the football. We've just got to eliminate those pre-snap penalties. You know, and you got to capitalize when you can capitalize, Hayden.
Prescott, 0.
Fordyce and Prescott 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. See 18 on the field. It's one of those Sampson boys.
I'll kick this one deep, and looks like they might have left a little early.
You know, they did that on the last kickoff, but I wasn't going to say anything. It wasn't a big deal. I don't think those penalties are really affect the play at all. Just overlook those and keep going.
Yeah, I'm like you, D. I think there's some that you have to call and some that you really don't. But there's a reason we're up here in the booth, and those guys are down there in the stripes.
Yeah, they get paid to do that. We don't.
Thank goodness.
Kicks this one deep, and it looks like Collins is going to return this one here for the Hounds. And here comes a late flag after the tackle. around the 30-yard line.
Marquis Collins on the return and stopped.
Well, we'll see if this Newport offense, regardless of where they set up,
Travion
can put something together here. Moving forward. Personal foul face mask against
on the play.
Harmony Grove.
Personal foul face mask against the Hornets.
Well, what a great audience that we've had throughout the course of the year watching our football games here on Cable Channel 15 TV from around the United States of America and sometimes from around the world. None of you go unnoticed. I can assure you we appreciate you muchly. Big crowd on hand from, the Hounds brought a pretty good crowd here tonight.
1st and 10 from the 46 here for the Hound offense. Snap, fake, Denton in at quarterback and tries to keep it himself as he's going to be brought down around the 49-yard line.
Yeah, give him 3, maybe 4 on the play.
Number 78, Peyton Ross, and a host of other Hornets on the stop.
Gets up to the 49, 2nd and 7. Reynolds looks like he's coming back at quarterback.
Hounds better hurry to get this one off. Play clock now under 5.
Here's the snap. Reynolds rolling out to his right. Looks to Wren, and it's going to be incomplete. Now 3rd down and 7 from the 49.
Pass intended for Amani Red. Falls incomplete.
Just a little overthrown there by Reynolds. It was a good pass and good route by Money. Just could not connect there. Clock stops with 3:37 to go here in the 2nd quarter.
And you look at Luke Reynolds, the sophomore, and how good he's been.
No, absolutely.
Throughout the course of the year. Great leadership qualities.
Snap, going to throw it quick here to Denton. It's going to come up incomplete. Now 4th down and 7 from the 49.
Intended for Denton. Falls incomplete.
Do the Hounds elect to go or do they punt?
I mean, I don't know. I'd say you just roll the dice here. But that's just me. I'm just an announcer. What do you do here, Hayden?
I think you have to go.
Hounds
You
lined
just
up.
need a spark. You need a spark, and this will be an opportunity to give you a spark if you could make a 1st down.
Here's the snap. Reynolds going to look to throw. Throws it out wide here to Wren. And comes up incomplete. And a turnover on downs here for the Hounds.
I like the play call. I like the execution, and well covered by those guys. And just we couldn't get it to fall, but that's sophomore to sophomore. We'll be calling those 2 guys for the next couple of years.
Take over on downs.
Hounds got to get a big stop here, guys.
5th offensive possession for the Hornets, and they've scored on their first 4.
They try to air it out here.
Harmony Grove 148 rushing yards, 84 passing yards, 8 first downs, 3 for 3 on 3rd downs.
Johnson looks to throw, got a man wide open and just overthrows him.
And he knew it too. He knew when he threw it, it was a little too tall, a little too strong. Boy, he's got a rifle.
Absolutely.
Looks like me at QB, DB.
I think so. That's what I was thinking. I was
I didn't
thinking
know
as
you played video games.
I thought 70, 75, maybe 80.
And you're left-handed and you throw it right-handed.
Yeah, I do. Not by design, Ben. Not by design.
Tell us that story real quick. Hayden writes. What all do you do left-handed?
A right.
Right.
You know how to
You
right?
eat with a fork, left-handed.
Eat with a fork, left-handed.
What about a spoon?
The same.
Use a knife with your right hand?
I do.
Fork with-
I fork with my left.
What all do you do left? Shoot pull left-handed?
Shoot pull left-handed.
Shoot a gun left-handed?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Shoot a gun right-handed.
Okay. But you do a lot of things left-handed.
I do a lot of things right-handed.
Kicking a football, left or right?
Right.
You kick right,
I punt left.
punt left. Really?
Yeah, I like to punt left.
Timmy Branham's a right-handed guy that punts left. All right, now tell the story of why you throw a baseball right-handed.
I have an older brother. A lot of people know Bryson. And, when we were playing T-ball or whatever, I just got always, his glove or whatever. And we'd be out there playing catch or something. And I'd catch a ball, take my glove off, throw it with my left hand. And Dad told me not to. Throw it with your right hand. You're right-handed.
So your dad determined that early on, right?
I guess he thought I was going to be a shortstop or something. I don't know.
Oh, Big Donnie, hope you're doing well, my friend.
It's a snap. Johnson, once again, under a lot of pressure, somehow evades it all. Young man still on his feet. It's going to be enough for a first down, but we do have a flag.
Put Antonio Ross in the clubhouse for the John Minor Hustle Player of the Week right there. That was a great effort play. He could have given up, and he just run the guy down from behind.
There's a flag on the play.
Put him in, my friend, at the 3:07 mark of the second. That was about as good a hustle as we've seen all year long.
Holding against Newport.
Defensive hold declined,
Another Harmony Grove Hornet.
and a first down for Harmony Grove.
And that first down brought to you by Everett Contracting.
This kid's putting on a clinic.
Well, the Hounds were there to make the play. I mean, you couldn't have played it any more perfectly, and he just found a small seam and took advantage there. If it wasn't for Ross, I don't know, that kid may have gone the distance.
Single coverage at the bottom.
First and 10 from the 38. Handoff inside, the stiff arm. The young man still running. He's pushed out of bounds.
Number 22 to Marion Billingsley
Looks like Marquis Collins
with a stiff arm. Finally pushed out of bounds.
push him out of bounds at the 35. Give him 3 on the play.
Clock obviously still moving here.
They got the ability one play to go 35.
Yeah, they're going to take a shot right here to the down at the bottom of the screen.
Snap and throws and crossing pattern over the middle. Young man comes down with it near the 20-yard line. That's enough to move the chains.
That was great coverage by the Newport secondary. I guess that's Antonio, I guess, possibly.
Yes.
Great coverage by him, but just a
Perfectly
awesome job
thrown.
of threading the needle. Just threw it down low where only the receiver could catch it, and he did.
And Jack Sampson back there with some pressure. I mean, that guy had a linebacker in his face. Kid just a player here from Harmony Grove.
First and 10 from the 20. A timeout here for Harmony Grove at the 1:20 mark.
Timeout.
And the clock continues to roll.
I wonder why.
We'll see what they say. It was at 1:20. We'll see how they sort it out on, because nobody was watching.
Except Hayden Schultz.
No. Anthony May's got it right here.
Anthony May had it right, huh? That's right.
Alston 14.
He saw the timeout. He stopped our clock.
In the second quarter, Jessieville 8, Salem 20.
Salem
had
leading
20
20 to 8. I'm trying to find some more scores throughout the.
In
Nope.
the second quarter, Mansfield 0, Hoxie 7.
Hoxie leading 7-0 over Mansfield. Thought that might be the game of the week.
Sounds like they've
two-
got a pretty
In the
good.
second quarter,
two quality football teams.
21, Walnut Ridge 14.
Good one at Junction City, 21. Walnut Ridge, 14. 1st and 10 from the 20. Trip set here to the bottom. The snap going to throw the one-on-one ball up. Young man goes up to get it. It's incomplete, and a late flag comes in. I think it might be on the offense.
Yeah, I'm thinking we got a little push off, but we'll see what they call.
Number 1, Marquis Collins on the coverage. There are flags on the play.
We will wait. I'm talking to Coach Reardon. See what he wants to do here. So offensive pass interference.
Pass interference on the Hornets.
That's another thing that I've never understood. Do you really think that he's going to decline it there with 1:10 to go to make it 2nd and 10?
Right.
You pick up the ball and say, hey, Coach, 15. He just goes, yeah, you don't have to go over there and discuss it.
You're not worried about it down there. You take 15 yards. Back him up 15.
You're going to back him up to the 35. Empty backfield.
Yeah, trips at the bottom and doubles at the top.
Throws the young man. He's got him open, and a touchdown here, Harmony Grove.
35-yard touchdown pass, and they made that one look easy. They went empty, trips to the left, and double receivers right, and the inside receiver just runs right past the secondary for a touchdown.
Looks like they might go for 2 here.
Well, they missed an extra point earlier, and it also would give them an opportunity for the clock to run in the second half if they make it.
Bless you.
Thank you. Whew. Play action bootleg, got a man there. 2-point conversion is good. And Harmony Grove goes on top 35-0 here with 1:04 to go in the second quarter.
Well, I'm a little surprised, but I knew that this was a good football team. I'm a little surprised.
Newport Greyhounds 0.
I watched these guys on a couple of films, and I knew that they were very, very good, and it all starts with the quarterback. Boy, they've got athletes everywhere, though. Offensive and defensive lines are good. They're real quick from their linebacker positions, and their secondary is outstanding. And Miss Judy McManus may get an opportunity to yell a little louder. She's not listening to me.
On their first community bank kickoff, where community comes first. Gonna kick this one deep. Money Wren's back there. And gonna field it around the 7-yard line as Money with a great return, pushed out of bounds near the 35-yard line.
Amani Wren on the return.
Hounds have to score in the next 50-something seconds to prevent the gentleman's rule from being started at the start of the second half.
First and 10 from the 34-yard line. Here's the snap. Reynolds going to throw. Out route. He's got Wren there, and it just through his hands and comes up incomplete.
Reynolds' pass intended for Wren falls incomplete. Number 4, Tristan Herndon on the coverage.
Just couldn't connect there.
Just great arm strength once again by the sophomore quarterback, putting it on the money. To money.
Now 2nd and 10. Reynolds, quick toss. It's going to be complete here to Marquis Collins.
Under 45 to go, clock moving here. 3rd and a few.
Up to the 41-yard line, 3rd and maybe 3.
Hounds going quickly here.
It's a snap. Reynolds going to throw. Looks out in the flats to Elston. It's going to come up incomplete. Stops the clock at 23 seconds. Now a 4th and 3.
Pass falls incomplete. Defended by number 2.
We'll quickly get into the Merchants and Planters halftime report at the conclusion of the 2nd quarter.
It's a snap, and we do have a flag and a false start against the Hounds.
Flag on the play. False start against the Greyhounds.
Yep.
Fans, let them hear you. It's 4th down.
And then another penalty, another flag.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Newport. Let them hear you, Hornet fans. It's 4th down.
Mark off another 15 after the unsportsmanlike. Fourth and a long way to go.
And if it is 4th, you'd think the Hounds are going to punt, and it is.
Like the Hounds are going. It's a snap. Reynolds going to throw. Reynolds going to air this one out. Go to Denton. Pass is batted away. And turnover on downs at the 20-yard line now.
Falls incomplete.
Pass had the distance, just in triple coverage, just couldn't come down with it.
On the defense.
Now the question is, did they just take a knee here, or did they try to go get 7 more? You can't blame them.
Either way, I mean, if they try for 7 more, I mean, I wouldn't blame them at all.
Trips to the bottom of your screen. They throw it out wide. It's a double pass. Got a man wide open. So he's going to throw it back to the other guy and comes up incomplete.
I would not have expected that play.
And the young man that was crossing over that was open, he threw it to the other guy.
Yeah, he was wide open. And the reason I say that is I wonder why you would even show that play for later on. You may not have run it all year, and then now they're just going to go to a knee here. And the right thing to do. 35-0, Merchants and Planters halftime report coming right up.
Bring it into the first half.
Merchants and Planters Bank was founded in 1946 by farmers and business owners because they needed a community bank that knew them and understood their business. A lot has changed since then, but Merchants and Planters Bank is still employee-owned and operated, and we're still committed to knowing and understanding the needs of every customer we serve. Great rates, fast turnarounds, and experienced local bankers ready to work for you. That's why you should choose Merchants and Planters Bank. Stop in any of our 12 locations or contact us at mnpbank.com.
Guys, it's 35-0. There's not a lot you can say other than the Hounds were, they just actually got dominated in the first half. And all of it is because it's just a quality football team we're playing.
Absolutely. Harmony Grove, there's a reason they're 8-2. As Hayden said, their 2 losses came to Harding Academy, which is always going to be a powerhouse. And then some team in Louisiana that's probably pretty good. Don't know much about, but probably pretty good. But
yeah, just not going the Hounds' way offensively. That first drive, you get down there and you move the football, and then you kind of peter out. And that was kind of the start of the final of 35-0 here in the first half. I mean, when you don't get points there, those guys, had 2 scores on 3 plays. I mean, they're very electric on the offensive end. You didn't want to trade blows with them. You kind of wanted to control the clock and give those guys credit. They came out and they're prepared, and it'll be in the gentleman's rule in effect in the second half.
It'll be a quick one in the second half. Is coming right up.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides and have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Agent Mark Manning about Shelter's auto insurance discounts.
White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics. we've got 24 minutes, and it ought to run quickly. It'll be the sportsmanship rule. Is that what you'd like to say, Hayden?
Gentleman's rule.
The gentleman's rule. The gentleman's rule coming right up, which means the clock will not stop. There are some times that it's supposed to stop, but I would just assume that it not stop. But the Hounds do get the football to start the second half. Let's have something positive happen right here and at least get some points on the board on this offensive possession. It should go quickly. First Community Bank kickoff.
A line drive, and Sampson knocks it down to be fielded at the 28-yard line. First and 10 for the Hounds from there.
Well, we want to thank all of our sponsors who make it all possible. We've got basketball games coming up here in the next couple of weeks. We'll take a week or so off and then get the schedule and go through and see when we're going to be able to do that. It'll be a lot of David Black and Linda Black, some of Ben Black, some of Anthony May, some of Josh is going to be busy with softball. We'll make it work. Josh can work as much as he wants to or as little as he wants to. But here we go. Hayden Schultz, bring us home. Touchdown right here.
First and 10, give to Phillips. Phillips outside, cutting back up. And Phillips gain of 1 on the play.
Phillips on the carry.
So what do you say in the locker room at halftime for the Newport Greyhound staff? What do you tell your kids?
I really don't know what you say, Dave. I mean, you just kind of take this one on the chin, and you hate it for the seniors that, have worked so hard to get here and for it to be like this as far as trailing 35-0 at half. I mean, obviously you want to still have good sportsmanship. You still want to finish the game.
Finish strong.
Is looking to throw, goes to Wren. It's going to come up incomplete. Third down and 8 now.
Reynolds on the move there, just couldn't complete the pass to Money Wren.
Hounds are going to end the year at 6-6. Barring a miraculous second half comeback here.
Denton will draw single coverage at the bottom of the screen.
Snap, going to throw it out to him quick. And just through his hands and brings up 4th down and 8.
Pass a little bit behind Pooty. And so the Hounds will have 3 and a punt.
Here you, ladies and gentlemen, it's 4th down.
It's amazing we're as close to the fans here as we always are at Newport. And the fans have just been outstanding. Very cordial.
Root for their team. Nothing derogatory. Bobbled snap, and Reynolds is going to have to throw this one. And it's going to be a turnover on downs here.
And a little yellow hanky.
I didn't really see anything to.
Penalty flags on the play.
Personal foul against those guys.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike.
Against the Hornets.
Unless something was said, I mean, I didn't see anything that was. Harmony Grove football, regardless, at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, the Hounds going for it there on 4th down and long. And
I think we were trying to punt there, bobbled snap, and just had to get rid of it. Looks like an alternate unit coming in for Harmony Grove. Possibly. The quarterback staying in. Looks like the ones are going to play the 3rd quarter, and I'm okay with that.
Sure, absolutely. They got a football game they got to prepare for next week. And they didn't play last week. You got no snaps last week. You got to get snaps in. So I'm okay with it also. You got to work on some things that you hadn't had the chance to do at game speed.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looks to throw. Going to be incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10 from the 44.
Falls incomplete.
Good hustle there by Antonio Ross.
It's been all over the field tonight.
Absolutely.
I love the orange socks, guys. Do you remember when everybody wore the orange socks, man? Did y'all have to do that? Or was it a little
we
bit
had to
before
wear
you?
white socks.
White.
They told us we had to wear white.
Maybe early 2000s, Dave, am I right?
Yeah, I think that's about right. I never was a big fan.
I love the orange socks. Snap, quarterback going to throw it out wide here again. Makes a couple guys miss, and it's going to go out of bounds inside the 30-yard line to the 29.
Good hustle there by Tonio Phillips to make the stop for the Hounds.
That's Garrett. He's a senior. He's the one that made the big hits earlier in the football game. That kid's a player, too. You got a lot of players on this football team. Almost to the halfway mark here of the third quarter.
Snap, go inside. Tripped up there by Sampson, finished off by Ridley. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 30.
Yeah, good job by Ridley, just scraping down that line of scrimmage and coming away with the tackle there for the Hounds.
We thank Kevin Pierce and the human highlight reel Brian Underwood for joining us after a couple of ball games, and Brian sending us in the stats during the first half, and we appreciate what he does for us. And
snap, quick hitter outside. Antonio Phillips is there, and host of Hounds to finally bring him down. Gain of about 5 down to the 25-yard line. Now 3rd and 5.
Johnson completes the pass to Herndon.
Pretty good coverage there by the Hound secondary.
I think it's going to be an exciting basketball season, Dave. I mean, you hate to talk about it while we're sitting here playing football, but
Hounds has some talent, no doubt. A lot of young talent.
A lot of returning young talent.
Yes. Big, an exciting team to watch for sure.
3rd and 5. Pump fake. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes through his progressions and goes downfield. Incomplete. Now 4th down and 5.
Great coverage there by Tonio. And also Money Wren.
Yeah, had the junior high team go play in a tournament. BB ended up winning that. And you got some talent, even younger.
Right.
That's going to be good in both football and basketball. Baseball team, I think, is going to be much improved this year, too. Here's the snap, option play, quarterback keeps. Young man still on his feet, cutting across field, and makes a lot of people miss, and he walks in the end zone. Touchdown there for Caleb Johnson.
Johnson, just great football player. As you can see, just elusive. I think he went untouched there. The option play, he pretty well knew he was going to keep it the whole way. He just found some room and kept cutting it back and cutting it back. And just tremendous athlete. Give that young man credit. He's a great football player. And
yeah, 2 different times. He just, as Hayden liked to say, he stuck his foot in the ground and made a move. And he did one way, did the other way, and then came back a 3rd time going back to his right. That's just big-time stuff right there. You can't teach that. That's a non-teachable trait. That's just a God-given ability to be able to do that.
I think he's the best we've seen this year.
No doubt about that.
I think we knew that coming into the game that he was probably going to be the best that we've seen all year.
Yeah, 42-12. The PA guy says 41, but it is 42. And clock will continue to run. We're near the 3-minute mark. It'll be a quick one. And again, we thank all of our great sponsors who have brought you all the play-by-play action on the year. And the same group of guys that'll be doing and sponsoring our basketball. we'll certainly have some games. Girls side, the girls basketball team, they're kind of an inexperienced basketball team, but looking forward to watching those girls improve on a day-to-day basis.
I think the junior high, I think I saw they were undefeated.
Yes. Yes.
So, once again, got talent even in the girls system coming up, and they're going to be fun to watch. And volleyball, I think they were runner-up in the conference as we have a offsides penalty. And
Flag on the play.
He's all offside, so he's going to call it. He's not going to let it slide. I'm okay with that. Even though probably should just let it slide.
Well, the clock continues to run, and that's probably a good thing for both teams here. And that guy probably gets graded for his performance.
Right.
Yeah, go back and watch it. And why didn't you call that? Well, it was late in the game and really didn't mean anything, so you still got to call it. So, guy's doing his job.
Absolutely.
Never harsh on the officials, Dave. Ball was booted inside the 5-yard line here for a money Wren. Wren looking to return. Wren still on his feet, cutting across and brought down near midfield. He's going to get up to the 48.
Great return there by Money Wren.
Returned by number 2, Amani Wren.
No quit.
That's what you like to see. You just, and you talked about what you say at halftime. You just tell you guys, hey guys, let's go out here. Let's finish strong. Just keep battling. Things don't go your way. You just got to keep plugging. That's a life lesson.
Marking at the 47. It's a good grass field too, guys. I mean,
yeah, it's a nice facility. Yes, absolutely.
Snap and give to Phillips, off tackle, and no gain there.
Number 4.
Looks like they'll let the clock run into the fourth quarter.
Quentin Jones and junior Cole Allen on the stop.
We'll take this time to hear from our sponsor here, ASU Newport.
It's time to roll with a degree in diesel technology from ASU Newport. Diesel trucks drive America's economy, and if you can fix it, you can start your career as a diesel technician. Diesel techs are in demand locally and nationwide, making good money with growth opportunity and job security. Enroll in an ASU Newport diesel technology program and start your rewarding career when you graduate. Register online at asun.edu. That's asun.edu. Enroll and start out at ASU Newport.
We will be on the field and hope to get a quick word with Coach Brian Reardon. We will not keep him very long. We'll finish up next week on our portion of Sports Unleashed. Have a recap of the season then. And I'll be back up to help us break down the stuff. We've got a lot of taping of wires up into the press box that we'll have to get taken care of. So they're rolling it.
2nd and 10 now from the 47. Snap, Reynolds rolling out to his right, looking to throw, goes to the sideline, finds Nemo Cright. Cright, toss and catch, give him 5, maybe 6 on the play.
Number 9, Nemo Crete. Number 24, Donovan Walker on the stop.
Yeah, Nemo just been one of those guys that we've had some success throwing it to him.
Yeah.
Just a hard-nosed kid, tough kid, runs a good solid route, and usually comes down with the football.
Snap and inside. Luke Reynolds down inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. That'll be enough for Greenway Equipment Company first down. First and 10. Quick slant. It's picked off here by Harmony Grove. And they're going the other way, and nobody's going to catch him. He's going to go to the end zone. And another touchdown here for the Hornets.
Just read well there by the defensive back, and he takes it all the way back to the house for 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, that touchdown sponsored by Keithley Heating and Air.
48-0. Antonio Ross will be the John Minor Hustle Player of the Week. And we'll have to go back and look at the film before we award the Fathead Pizza Big Hit of the Week.
Only had 10 on the field for that one. Extra point is up and good. And 49-0 now the score here for Harmony Grove.
Newport 0.
Well, you just, you're kind of.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Kind of speechless, really. There's not a lot to say. Just you keep plugging and do the very best that you possibly can to get through this thing and get on the bus. And got a lot of young guys that have a lot of playing experience, and obviously with only 4 seniors on this football team. And LeBryant Brown, Cruz Gomez, one of our seniors.
Let them hear you, Hornet fans.
Of course, B.J. Elston. And Malik Robinson, our 4 seniors.
Kick this one away and field it around the 4-yard line here for Amani Wren. Wren, good return for Wren, and ball on the ground. And they're going to say that he was down prior to fumbling the football.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This guy marked him down, and the other guy pointed. Now they're going to have to talk about it. And Harmony Grove gets the football.
Run clock run. No discussion there, just keep it in the hands of Harmony Grove. And
ladies and gentlemen, we have a change at quarterback. Let's hear it for number 8, Caleb Johnson. And let's cheer on those Harmony Grove Hornets.
First and 10. From the 34, we have a whistle.
Official stoppage in the play.
well, just official stoppage, just don't officially stoppage the clock. Hounds will be content for it to run.
Here's the snap and cuts back inside and pushing the pile. Give him 3 on the play. Tough running there for Billingsley.
Ladies and gentlemen, let those Hornets hear you.
See some of the alternate unit coming in for Harmony Grove.
David Black will make his way down to the field. Bringing you the Coach Brian Reardon report. Brought to you by Subway inside the Newport Walmart, the Sampson family. And player of the game brought to you by Unity Health of Newport.
From the 32-yard line. Snap, quarterback looks to throw. He's got a man. Denton meets him there at the 28-yard line.
Good coverage there by Denton.
Ladies and gentlemen, let these Hornets hear you.
On 3rd down and 4 from the 28. Snap, handoff. Good running here, and young man breaks outside and going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Harmony Grove.
Ladies and gentlemen, flags on the
Going to throw a flag there for sideline warning. And
will be assessed on the kickoff.
looks like they're going to go ahead and put it now.
Violation against the Hornets.
And the young man right there, he's a senior, and by the reaction, probably doesn't get a whole lot of carries. Young man finds his way in the end zone, very excited, and goes celebrates with his teammates. I'm okay then with when you do it like that. Wasn't necessarily in front of anybody. You kind of came to the sideline. You weren't taunting anybody.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Good snap, hold, kick is up and good. And leads here 56-0 now.
In the third
2:40 to go.
Boonville 37.
Boonville 37-6 over Ose. Boonville's obviously the real deal.
Yeah, winner of this game has to travel to Boonville, and I think at the beginning of the season, if you were to look at who was going to be the front runner, I think it would be Boonville.
What was that Prescott score? You remember?
It was 0-0 at the end of the first. Haven't heard anything from then. I'm gonna let the clock run here, showing a little class here.
Oh, this has been a very classy group of folks here, team, fans combined.
Marquis Collins to return. And Collins will break a tackle. Marquis Collins be pushed out of bounds over the 35-yard line to the 36.
Yeah, great return there by Collins.
I think the Hounds run a couple plays here and try to get out of here.
Fordyce 0, Prescott 7.
7-0.
Prescott 7 in the fourth.
Prescott leading
in the fourth quarter. Wow.
Fordyce, and whew, that's two historic programs. I mean, when you start talking about the football, I mean, Prescott and Fordyce.
My junior year, last game of the season was Fordyce, Arkansas.
It's right up the road.
Yep. The Red Bugs.
It's a neat mascot too.
Little tick. That's what it looks like.
Ladybug without spots.
Yeah. Spotless ladybugs.
Like Luke Sampson in at quarterback, going to tote the ball, and he's going to pick up a yard here.
Stopped by senior number 9, Tyler McCann.
We're now under 30 seconds to play here on the game clock. As Hayden said, Sampson is in at quarterback.
It's a snap, and Sampson going to air it out. It's got Braxton there. Braxton comes down with it at the 25-yard line. Good toss there.
McClay Cleefley on the stop.
And the clock will stop. Looks like the Hounds called a timeout.
Newport.
Probably just get some guys in the football game, Hayden.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you exit the stadium, please place all waste in the conveniently located waste receptacles.
The Hound season will come to an end tonight, and stick around as we will have the post-game report along with the coaches show. Don't know if we're going to have a player of the game down there, and it'll all be depending on what DB gets done down there.
Well, I know that the Hounds will have a long bus ride home, and we'll be ready to get back on that bus and get to the house. You always hate for it to come to an end, but overall it's been a good season for the Hounds, and learned a lot. You know, a lot of young guys out here, but very proud of this football team.
It's a snap. Sampson going to try to throw the football.
Yep.
He's going to go to the end zone to Cright, and it's going to come up incomplete, and that'll do it. Hounds fall here 56-0 over Harmony Grove. We'll have the post-game report coming right up.
Newport Greyhounds 0, and if you would, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in.
George Kell Ford post-game report, and what Hounds take one on the chin here at Harmony Grove. I mean, a great football team, and that being said, it's got to come to an end. Some people get to end before, and some people get to end at at War Memorial. So we'll have the coaches show tonight. I think we're going to just try to get out of here, and until next time, so long, everyone.
Fans, we would like to remind